Ashe family, this is Armand Rose, always trying to bring you guys the truth. And man, first thing first, I'm sending you guys positive energy, positive vibes. I do this because I love y'all. Hey, having some deep conversations with a lot of people, man. Going back to last week when my son and I went out of town, that we had some cool conversations. And it's just been rolling, man. A couple of people on the internet, a couple of people at work. Um, so I want you guys. This is just for thinking purposes. This is not, like I said, I'm open for anybody's intellectual conversations. But let's get rid of this debate shit. And if you hear a word that you don't like and you want to be nitpicking, move on, man. This shit is getting irritating. Um, and plus, I'm doing this to leave something for my kids. That I'm dropping gems in that they can take and take some time and really pick their father apart and pick their father's brain, whenever they're ready. So whether I'm here or not, whether if they want to, talk to me in person or not, or if I'm gone or whatever the case may be, they have a platform where they can go and see my thought process on a whole bunch of topics because I've talked about a lot of things. But light versus dark, evil versus good, good versus evil. Let's dive into this notion. What is that? Okay. So if I said light versus dark, I'm pretty sure most of you guys will be like, "Oh, well, that's just good versus evil." Um, Here's another concept that some of you guys probably don't think about. Light to me, dark is peace, light is chaos. Dark is peace, light is chaos. I look at dark as being good. I look at light as being bad. Yin and yang. Both of them represents the same thing. Okay. Remember, this used to be considered white. The other used to be considered dark. Okay. So we are opening the mind to different ideas and different processes, right? So when we look at that, how do we embody that? We embody it by saying, are you a good dude or are you a bad dude? Well, now, once again, just by learning and just by researching and just by doing things that we are supposed to be doing, some of the things that you read and go through, you can see that the character that you thought was a bad guy was actually the good guy. Captain Hook and Peter Pan was actually the good guy, and Peter Pan was the bad guy. They just twist the narrative. Okay. Read the origins. Read the origins. I've been sharing it a little bit on here. Um, if you, Black Panther, Killmonger was the good guy. Okay. Um, Harder They Fall. Harder They Fall. The genuine good guy was the bad guy. He couldn't kill his brother. He said he couldn't kill his brother, man. He was building a city for the people to live, man. He was doing the things that I talk about doing all the time, man. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta, like I said, this is just the opening up the process of you thinking a different way because people that are for the people and against the system, they pit us against each other, but they try to make those characters look like they're truly the bad guy when they're not. Now, here's the difference. Here's the difference. Here's another concept. Concept is defending myself versus forcing myself on someone else. Now we're talking good versus evil, right? Because an evil person, evil people force themselves onto other people, right? They force their thought process onto other people. They force their religion onto other people. They force their whatever that conqueror wants to do. Like, we want to conquer this village. We're going to take over this village. I'm going to force my way in there. I'm going to kill everybody, burn everything down. I'm going to force you to like me, and I'm going to force this to be this colony. I'm going to colonize it, and it's going to be mine. And in that process, that evil person does heinous things, right? Now, same dude. I'm here for the people. I see all this stuff going on, and I grab 5 or 6 guys, and I'm like, hey, man, we got to kill these motherfuckers. We're going to chop their heads off, and we're going to just, whenever we see one, we just going to dump on them. So who's evil in that picture? Who's truly evil? Y'all got to start opening your eyes to certain things. Like I said, what is your intent? I say, because I talked about Tariq Rashad, and I said, what's his intentions with this? What's his intentions? Because, yeah, everybody get dressed to go somewhere. But what was your intentions on pointing that out? You didn't point out no other place that you go to. You didn't point out when you go to church you dress up. You didn't point out when brothers go to court they dress up. You didn't point out none of that shit. You wanted to point out, which, like I've tried to tell everybody, it is the truth, but you were pointing out what is your intentions. So my intentions is to protect the village, but in the process I'm going to chop some heads off. I'm okay with that. In the process, when I chop that head off, I'm going to let them know that we conquered this area of the village, and I'm going to put their heads on a stake. I'm okay with that. That doesn't make me an evil dude. So you have to embrace both sides of that concept, the light and the dark, because the light can be the dark and the dark can be the light. It's all about your intentions. We go back to that village. I'm trying to push people out that's here to force their will on us, to force they have bad intentions. So somebody with good intentions, if I kill a man for trying to rape my daughter, I'm a murderer. If I kill a man for trying to break into my house and do harm to my family, I'm the bad guy. If I kill a man trying to do harm to somebody that's in my vicinity, period, I'm the bad guy. If I raise up and I start fighting back against any tyranny, how can I be the bad guy? How? That's equality. That's that equality that I've been telling y'all about. You got to be ready to do the same thing to them that they've been doing to us. I know you guys don't get it. I know you guys won't understand right now, but keep studying, because you can be posed with a question, right? And the question is simple. It's easy. Could you kill someone? Most people sit here and be like, "No, I could never kill anybody." Why not? How you can't kill somebody? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Talk to me. How is it that you can sit here and say and ask questions? Because remember, these questions have been posed to us as we were kids. And I even said, man, nah, I probably, in my younger days, even my younger hot-headed days, I ain't not my, I don't kill nobody. But if my life is in danger, yeah, I can kill somebody. If you're trying to do something fucked over on me, yeah, my family, yeah, my daughter, yeah. And now that I'm trying to share information with our people, you mean to tell me I can't go out there and fight and kill for my people? That concept is just that taboo that we're looking at. You're talking about a revolution. How can there be one if you're not ready to kill? How can there be one when you're not ready to fight? How can you have a revolution when you're not willing to fight? You're not willing to kill. That concept doesn't make sense to me. That's why you won't see one. That's why you won't see one. That's why you guys take this information, create your own narrative, create your own post, do your TikTok videos, and try to tap into all our young people's mind that killing ain't bad if it's you. What it's all about your intentions. What is your intentions? Now because we're gonna strip everything down, right? We're gonna strip, like I told y'all, we're gonna strip things down to its rawest form. So there's good and evil. Okay, you got good people, you got evil people. Evil people want to conquer other people. Good people want to protect other people. But the good person still has to be willing to kill. They still have to be willing to chop off a head, put it on the post, and tell these bad people we're not going to have that. We're not going to allow you to prey on our children. We're not going to allow you to prey on our women. We're not going to allow you to do this. And right now, that's that pussy mentality that a lot of people have. That would you kill somebody? No. So that means that you'll watch somebody rape your wife, kill your daughter, kill your son, kill your mama, kill your daddy, kill your uncle, kill your aunt, and you don't do no killing in return. If you don't believe me, look up. I I don't care who killed them. Look up anybody that was killed unjust in this country and who did they kill in return. When you don't fight the system with the same power, you're just going to have an overwhelm of evil. But everybody over here that say that they're good people, they're not willing to fight back and fight the tyranny. You'll never get out of the place that we're in. You'll never get out the place that we're in unless you start fighting back. You can't. It'll never happen because you have to embody. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I embody both. I embrace both. I don't know how long this has been like. Could you kill somebody? And this happened before I was conscious. I was like, yeah, I can kill somebody. It's not a problem. And I'm not talking about somebody that look like me. I'm talking about anybody. If you're trying to do some physical harm to me, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. I'm going to defend myself. I'm not going to lay there and let you do anything to me. I'm not going to let you force your will upon me. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to fight. I'll die trying to def- you know, defend my honor. I will die trying to defend my wife's honor. I will die trying to do that shit. My mother was the first person that I can actually sit here and tell you guys that, hey man, so and so out there fucking with your mama. Okay. As much craziness my mama does, man, that's still my mama. And I'm gonna ride for her. I'm gonna go knock you out, knock anybody else out to fuck with my mama. I thought I was going to jail a couple of times dealing with my moms or somebody dealing with my moms, and I had to go put in what you guys call work. And when the cops got there, they looked at me, they looked at the situation, and I didn't get arrested. Thank the ancestors for that. But you guys won't fight. You guys won't defend. Your intentions aren't evil. If you if I found a serial rapist and chopped his head off, I'm the evil dude. How can I be the evil dude? If I went around and killed pedophiles, how can I be the evil dude? I'm doing it for my people. I'm saying, hey man, we're gonna take these animals and we're gonna move these animals away from our babies. We're gonna stop. No, no, no. We're gonna stop these animals from raping our babies. And I went around and killed pedophiles. Convict, con, On paper, pedophiles. We know they ramping through the community. They still raping boys. They still raping little girls. They still all them African Bambaataa dudes. We just go chop their heads off. How am I evil? It's not evil. I'm trying to create good in the world. Trying to create peace in the world, and by trying to create peace in the world, you're gonna break some eggs. Oh well, who gives a fuck? Why would y'all give a fuck? Why do y'all give a fuck? Hmm? But then y'all will look at the person that's trying to help you as the bad guy. Y'all uplift, y'all celebrate the rapists and the murderers. I don't get that. The people that's trying to force their will upon you guys uplift them. You guys celebrate them. The people that try to fight back, oh well, he shouldn't have been doing that. Oh, you know them people don't like that. You shouldn't have been out there acting a fool like that. But I just wanted to give y'all a different concept, man. I wanted to come at you a different way. I want you guys to really pay attention to people's intentions. I've always told you that. What's a person's intentions? My intentions is not to force anything on you. My intentions is to create a utopia for us, and we're going to have to defend that utopia. That doesn't make me evil. Just because I'm willing to kill and die for mine, that doesn't make me evil. Just because I'm gonna chop a motherfucker head off and put it on a stake and let them know that this is a free man's land, that don't make me evil. I don't want anybody to force themselves. I don't want to be forced with anybody else's tyranny because once again, just concepts, right? Slavery was a choice. You could have been a slave or you could have died. No, you could have been a slave, you could have died, and you could have fought. Where's the fight part? Where's the fight back part? Where's the fight back part? Where's the kill the master part? Where's the kill the conqueror part? See, that nobody wants to talk about that other equality. When we treat you the way you treat us, we're gonna treat you the way you treat us. That's that equality that I'm talking about. That doesn't make me the bad person because I'm doing the same thing that you're trying to do to me because you're trying to force your beliefs on me. I don't want your beliefs. I don't want nothing from you. I, I'm pretty sure not now a slave that you guys could talk to that's passed on to the afterlife will tell you that's what they wanted. They wanted this man raping them. No buck would tell you, yeah, man, I enjoyed buck breaking. That was my favorite. That was my favorite part of slavery. So no, you forced the same thing on them. I ain't saying you got to go sadistic with it, but I'm saying why not chop off his penis? Why not chop off his head and put it on a stake, man? We don't do that shit around here. We ain't gonna allow that shit around here. But once again, I just wanted to talk to you guys briefly. Hey, I do want to leave you guys with this, man. Like I said, some of this stuff is, directed towards my children now. As I get a little older, I'm only 50, but as I get a little older, I'm starting to see a lot of. I I don't think that this generation is going to have the balls to do anything and push back. And I've told people to do it, so I don't mind it as long as it's as long as you're doing your research. I don't mind somebody challenging me on anything. I don't mind it unless you just spitting ignorant bullshit, in which most people do. Most people spit ignorant bullshit. Um, I'm definitely going to pull back a little bit and just watch things play out. I think there's enough people out there sharing information that we can keep the information going. And I'll start sharing old videos and stuff like that that I see that's happening now that I talked about back then. There's a lot of stuff that we could talk about, but I'll start sharing the old videos, man, and see if we can just keep it looping. But probably won't be no more new videos, maybe one or two. I do want to talk about something else down the road, but we'll see how it goes. All right, hotel.